Using Google Forms to collect evidence of learning. You have probably used Google Forms to give surveys, exit tickets, quizzes, or even summative assessments. For this PD Minute, we are going to explore other ways that Google Forms can be used to gather evidence of student learning. Teachers are constantly gathering information throughout the day in order to make decisions about teaching and learning. Some of the routines teachers can use to gather evidence of learning occur through observations, conferring, discussions, questioning, and analyzing student work. When teachers do this, they have intentionally planned for where and how they will check for understanding, interpret the information, and make decisions based on the information from those checks. The teacher may decide to adjust or modify instruction, engage in a reteaching moment, provide feedback to students, or create learning opportunities for small groups. Google Forms are an easy way to gather evidence of student understanding because they can quickly collect student responses in one place. These responses can be loaded into a spreadsheet or be viewed in a chart by student, question, or as a summary. Google Forms can also help in the analysis of the information because they provide bar graphs and charts that are colorful and easy to read. They can also assist in student self-reflection around the learning, as the data can be shared with individual students. And lastly, Google Forms can also provide an opportunity for students to upload files and videos. Google Forms are versatile and can be formatted to fit your evidence gathering needs. There are pre-built templates available, as well as different question type options ranging from multiple choice or written response. Additionally, images can be embedded into the answer options, and videos can be included into quizzes if a student selects an incorrect answer to be viewed as a reteaching moment. Lastly, when a form is submitted, the responses are date and time stamped, making it easy for teachers to track evidence across time. Before you begin with Google Forms for collecting evidence of learning, consider your purpose. Why would you be using forms to collect your evidence? Might there be another digital tool that would be more beneficial? What type of form or format will you use? Will you use one of the templates or create your own? How are you going to use that evidence from the forms? Are you going to use it to inform or adjust instruction, to give feedback, to know where students are at in the learning progression, or to make flexible groupings of students? Today, we're going to look at forms for observation and conferences. Intent and purpose are key when collecting evidence of learning through observation. Observation begins with a plan. This plan helps to anchor what you are looking for compared with intended learning goals or expectations. Through intentionally planning your observation, you will gain more accurate information about the assets and needs of your students to help tailor your instruction. Consider planning around what you will observe, who you will observe, when and where, how you will collect and document that observation information, and what moves you might make as a result of the evidence. Using forms as an observation tool can be a powerful way to gather information on your students. Think of this as your virtual clipboard. This is an example of a teacher collecting evidence of fluency. The teacher can provide the passage to the student and place them into individual breakout rooms. The teacher can pop into each breakout room to hear students reading and complete the form right then and there in the breakout room. The form is set up to include the passage, as well as checkboxes for the pieces of fluency that are related to the content standards: rate, expression, self-correction, and pausing. The information from the form will populate onto a spreadsheet that will allow the teacher to analyze and make decisions about what might come next in the learning process or what supports might be needed for individual or small groups of students. Writing conferences are also a powerful way to engage students in conversation around their own writing or identity as a writer. The writing conference allows the student to share what they are doing well, but it also provides the teacher with an opportunity to assess where the student is at and use the opportunity to coach or provide a small teaching moment around a piece of the student's writing. This form can help teachers not only track individual writing goals and growth, but also look for trends across the classroom and use that information to form small groups or opportunities for reteaching or coaching. We hope you've enjoyed today's PD Minute, brought to you by the Wayne County Literacy Learning Network. We encourage you to access this and all other PD Minutes by visiting lln.resa.net and selecting the Professional Learning tab. This will bring you to all of our resources.